What's up guys, so in this video I'm going to be going over some grenade locations on Ascent that nades common spots. First I'm going to be going over B site nades and then mid and then A site. Alright, so the first nade that I want to go over nades this spot on B. And so if someone's holding this spot watching the B main, you can easily nade them by first you have to line up with this wall. And then you gotta make sure that this is clear before you just nade. So you line up this wall and then you aim right where the stick and this part of the roof meets, and then you just left click. That nade's like right in the middle of the door, and anyone that is standing in this doorway is gonna get naded. Alright, so for this next nade, it nades anyone that's standing here here at CT that's watching any type of B main push. So if you already have control of this little area, you can stand on these fishes, line up with this eye, and then aim at this third bar just a little bit below the sign, and then jump throw. This is gonna nade anyone that's standing in CT. This grenade is for a defender that's playing B site. Let's say you're playing B site and then you hear people that are rushing into B main. And so what you can do is just line up with this box right here and then aim at the top of this window and throw. And it's gonna nade anyone that's pushing up, that runs up into this corner. Usually you can do this like maybe 2 or 3 seconds into the beginning of the round, because that's when they're most likely going to stand there, but it's best if you can hear them or if any of your teammates call that they're pushing B. Alright, so for this grenade, this is for someone that's defending on B. If you hear them coming B main, you can also nade it by aiming at the top of this billboard. And it doesn't really matter exactly where you're standing as long as you're aiming at it, and then you run and throw. And they'll throw the grenade right into the window, and it'll nade anyone that's pushing up into B main as well. So you don't have to be standing on site to throw that grenade. You can throw it from CT spawn as well. Either one would work. Alright, so for this next nade, I like to use it when I'm retaking site. A lot of people like defending the bomb plant in this spot. And it's really easy for people to forget to check that spot. So whenever I'm retaking site from market, what I like to do is to aim a little bit above this roof, and then as long as you're standing here, it should land. You just have to throw it, and it's gonna hit anyone that's standing in that little corner on site. All the other nades I feel like for retaking site, people already use. A lot of people like playing behind these boxes, so sometimes I just nade off the wall. But other than that, I think those two nades are pretty much good for B site. So moving on to mid, these are some real common nade spots. A lot of people like to play cat, and people tend to nade this at the beginning of the round. And so to do that, all you really have to do is aim at the middle of this laser on this wall, and then just jump throw, running jump throw, and it'll nade that spot. You can easily do this. You don't have to aim at that spot specifically, as long as you're aiming around here and then you jump throw before you pass the second line. Another good spot that people like to opt from at the beginning of the round is this spot if you're an attacker. And so an easy way to nade that spot is from mid. All you have to do is aim below these two windows for the angle, and then running and jump throw, and this should nade like right at the place where they would peek for mid. And so all you do is running jump throw from mid, and you want to make sure that you stop running from before you reach this spot, because then anyone that's playing mid link can pick you if you don't stop. If you jump too far, so just keep that in mind when you nade from here. Another good spot that I like to nade at mid is nading market. So sometimes people like playing here when they're playing mid. You can watch the door, they can watch top mid. And so what I like to do is when I'm around here, I would aim at the top of this roof and then just running throw. That way it'll nade anyone that's standing right here. You can also bank it off of this if you feel like they're on with you, if you think they're playing closer to that side. And so to do that, you just aim a little bit more to the right where this little blue thing is, and then you just running throw and should bank off the pillar. Moving on to A, one of the nades that I like doing is at the beginning of the round nading this spot right here, because people are, especially if they're preparing for like an A push or something, it's really easy for a Raze player to just jump onto this metal thing at the beginning of the round. And then I like standing in the middle at this little line. You don't have to be perfect. And then you aim at the same level as this little ledge on the side, and then jump throw. And I'll nade anything that's I'll nade everyone that's standing right here, trying to push into A. Another grenade that I like using, especially if I'm defending and I'm retaking sight, is a nade that nades this area, because a lot of people like playing here, watching heaven, watching for the push. And so what I like to do is, if I'm here and I already know that this spot is clear, then I aim between these two poles and aim around here in between these two bars, and then as I get close to the wall, I jump, and at the apex of my jump I do an underhand toss, and that'll nade anybody that's playing in this area right here. It's a really good nade for retake if you still have your nade, so I try to use that every time. This last nade is really easy to throw if you're on attacking side, and it nades this spot here. It might nade anyone that's defending on A side behind those boxes. It's a really easy grenade to throw. So all you would do is you aim at this part of that box. Of course, you would have to make sure that this is clear. Or actually, you don't really have to. And then you running jump throw. There we go. Yeah, that nades anyone that's playing behind this little box. So if they play behind there, this can easily hurt them, if not kill them. Alright, that's going to be it for the video. Hopefully these grenade tips help you do more damage on your rounds on Ascent. If you have any questions, then feel free to leave a comment below, or you can ask me while I'm live on Twitch. My Twitch is twitch.tv/BakeSharpie, and I stream on Twitch on Tuesdays, Wednesdays, and Fridays at 12 p.m. PST. Lastly, thank you guys for all the support on the channel. All the subs and the comments and the likes help the channel out a lot, so thank you guys for that. And with that, good luck in your games and happy fragging.